What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another day of MLB research. We're back. Hope everyone had a really good weekend. Hope everyone had a great time with family, friends, as well as time with your bets. Hopefully, your plays were solid over the weekend as well. We're back today, 15 game slate on the MLB. I already have most of my spots kind of figured out. Want to look through a couple more today. Already posted my 5 favorite hitters of the day. There's really not too much I could find in terms of pitching that I like. Couple ones if you guys really quickly want to. And give shout out to the people who posted them first. They kind of sparked the idea. Geez, I'm completely forgetting now. I saw a very popular one on Twitter today was Mr. Richard Fitz over 4.5 hits. I like it. Missed the boat on that one. Minus 150 is kind of out of my range to solo play it. If it's within your range, I think it's a really good spot. I think that Phillies offense has been good lately. I think Mr. Richard Fitz has struggled of late. The Phillies offense typically against right-handed pitchers does very, very well. So you go here, past 10 starts they've had against righties, they typically hit that line pretty well. Again, it's not every start, but it's a decent amount of starts where they've been really consistent and really good to getting hits against right-handed pitching. So I like that line. I think the line's a little bit too low for him. Besides that, on the pitching side for K's, there's really no one that stands out to me. Every good K pitcher today has some sort of a negative in my eyes, and I'm not exactly sure why. Or actually, that's wrong. I am sure why. So we'll go through it. Chase Burns, fantastic K spot, 4 career starts. He has hit over his line in every single but one against Boston, where he imploded. The line's high. And I think it's overly inflated because of how good he's been against easy opponents. This is the toughest opponents he's had all year, right? Hitting against Philly. Philly strikes out a decent bit, not a lot. They're like middle of the pack. Obviously, Colorado strike out a ton. The Yankees strike out a good bit. And Boston did strike out a lot. Recently haven't been. So going up against Washington, who've been really good on the year, and they've dropped off of late in terms of Ks. They've gotten worse of late. Mainly, you saw guys like Dylan Cease dice him up. He was the big one where he ran right through them. Yeah, 10 Ks. Woodruff had 10 Ks. For the most part, they're not big K guys, right? The Nationals do not strike out a lot. Brady Singer, Pivetta, Darvish all under it. I think Burns probably a little bit better of a K guy than these dudes are. I'm just not 100% confident on him. I'd probably leave it. Thoughts on his walks? I mean, the walks look nice, right? Problem is Washington's been chasing more of late. That kind of coincides with why their K rate is so up. Is that their walk rate's also way down? They're chasing a lot out of the zone. He is relatively bad in terms of walks. So if you want to play it, I don't think that's a bad spot. Going into some of the other pitchers, Christopher Sanchez, significantly better pitcher at home than he is on the road. My only worry is they haven't faced many lefties, but for the most part, Boston has gotten better at not striking out over the last 20 days or so. Ever since the Devers trade, Roman Anthony hasn't been striking out much. Marcelo Meyer strikes out. He's a pretty good target, but they aren't striking out as much as they used to. That's a bit of a scary spot for me. I'm not taking Frankie Montas against the Angels. The Angels have, quite frankly, not been striking out much, and I don't think he's fully ramped up yet. He's only going 80 pitches right now. If anything, I kind of like the under on Frankie. I know that's a scary one. I know at any point in time, the Angels can kind of go back to being the Angels where they struck out more than anyone, but I do like DeGrom today. In a weird turn of events, Jacob DeGrom, for whatever reason, is a much better road pitcher than home pitcher. I think that's more so just a coincidence more than actual back data here. And he's been ramped up recently, which is nice, right? He's starting to go past that 90 pitch mark, which is good. The Athletics offense has recently been good. They're able to hit the ball really hard against right-handed pitching. The problem is they also strike out a lot. So it's either swing hard, hit hard, or swing hard and whiff. You can get on ESPN bet minus 125. That's a fantastic price. I like Jacob DeGrom today. Out of all the big name pitchers going, he's probably my favorite. Framber. Ooh, I didn't take a look at Framber earlier. I didn't realize how bad Arizona's been against lefties of late either. Who have they faced? Because that's a big. Oh, that's why. It's a tough 2 weeks. Obviously, they faced Framber, who crushed them. But then obviously facing Trick Skubal is never a fun time either. That'll probably put you in the bottom half. I think it's a good spot. My only downside I will say here is I don't like when a player faces the same team twice in a short span of time. So 7-12. Framber. I'm so lost. This is wrong. It says Framber faced Texas. All right, maybe those things are just off. I like the spot, though. I do like the spot with Framber here. He might be my favorite. Him and Grom. They've been striking out more of late, but I don't love the spot. Mizorowski, I really like today. Just get rid of the stupid All-Star game appearance. My only downside to him is I saw something yesterday that both him and Brandon Woodruff are going to be like very closely monitored. We saw Woodruff absolutely dealing yesterday before he got pulled. That completely scares me off Mizorowski if we're going to have the same type of fuckiness going on with him. I think it's probably the best spot, even a better spot than DeGrom, in my opinion, without Seattle really regressed for K's. A little bit of a worry. I like Logan Gilbert, but Milwaukee's offense is just playing like the best offense in baseball right now. Obviously, they're hottest team in baseball right now. I like the under in this game. I mean, with these two starters, you get like a first 5 under or something like that. I don't think there's going to be much hitting on either side. These two guys have been electric. But again, on the K's. And then Yoshinobu Yamamoto, he's been good. Inconsistent, but good. Slightly better if I remember on the road. No, he's kind of tailed off into both. He's okay. He's good, not great for it. Andrew mentioned or said, do you like DeGrom outs? Let me see. I mean, it seems pretty damn consistent, right? He gets you there almost every game. I think that's a nice spot. I think you're looking at DeGrom, who's hit in 7 of his last 8, 9 of his last 11 starts. The Athletics offense is significantly better at home, right? They're not at home today. They're back in Texas. Globe Life Field's a little bit more pitcher-friendly as well. DeGrom's been also going longer. They're letting him go that 90-95 pitch count, which is nice. I think it's a good spot. You'd have to dejuice it, but you could probably dejuice it with like a really gimme pair. Like you could probably even go down to 5Ks if it's a minus 160. You're really not missing much. So I think that's a fun one. And even if that's not enough, you could just go and look at a strikeout prop of who striked out the most, Nick Kurtz or Max Muncy. Last 30 days, Muncy's probably the guy you want. That's crazy. Soderstrom was one of their worst. Now he's kind of getting into decent territory. What's up, Dougie? How you doing, man? Yeah, I think Muncy's probably the guy if you want to do a K-prop. On to batters. There's a couple batters that I've already highlighted and I kind of posted. Bryce Harper's on a great spot. Again, I don't believe Richard Fitz is that good of a pitcher. When you're looking at pitch mix, when you're looking at these, the guys that I posted today all grade very fucking well against the pitchers. You see here, Bryce Harper, 350 or above against the first 3 pitches was the main thing I look for. Has a 350 against the 4th pitch. Barely seen a sweeper this year. I think Bryce Harper's at a nice spot today. I think Schwarber is too. I just take Harper over Schwarber in terms of consistency for me. I think in terms of consistency, it's got to be Harper for me. Let's keep going. Couple other guys that score very well today. Ronald Acuna. For the most part, Ronald Acuna scores fantastic in everything that Landon Roop throws. Ronald Acuna has been on fire. He's a complete game changer and catalyst on this entire team. He literally makes everything tick. There's not a single pitch that Landon Roop throws that Ronald Acuna doesn't absolutely love. I guess the worst of the bunch would be the curveball. But even then, he's the best player on this team at hitting curveballs, not including Michael Harris. I think Ronald Acuna, again, fantastic spot for him. I like him for home run today, too. I think that's a really, really nice one. We go over here. Probably the most popular batter of the day is Corey Seager. He's got a fantastic score against basically everything that is thrown here. Cutter, changeup drops down a little bit, but still good. 4-seam, he's above that 350 mark. I think Corey Seager's great. And what's lovely about Corey Seager as well is the opposing matchup. So, again, big part why Corey Seager is so popular today. One, he's just on a heater. He's been ultra consistent, one of the most consistent batters in baseball. And this Texas offense has been a lot better of late. But JT Ginn struggles big time against left-handed bats. He's got really, really good normal splits where like he's good righty-righty, but righty-lefty, he struggled. The 344 is really damn bad. And Corey Seager loves facing righty pitching. So I think Corey Seager, it's right to be a very popular play today. He's been on fire. He's got a perfect matchup. I think Corey Seager, most likely, if you needed one, would be the play of the day. You need one on ProfitX. It's him. It's got to be him. My only worry is that so many people are on him, but I love Corey Seager today. I think it's such a good spot. Over in KC, we have Rich Hill on the mound. Play IQ doesn't show any pitches, but Rich Hill, if I remember correctly, is four-seam sweeper cutter. Let's see how well my knowledge is from last year. Four-seam sweep. Oh, wow. I do outdo myself. So versus lefties, four-seam, you're looking at, say, a Suzuki, Nico Horner. It's a little bit different when you're looking at lefties, right? Lefties are less Kyle Tucker, less PCA, more Seiya Suzuki. Seiya is kind of the guy that crushes the lefties. Cutters, Seiya, Horner again. Curveballs, Horner, not Seiya. The only reason I like Seiya Suzuki today is just because he's got that pop. He gets so many RBI opportunities. I think he's just a fantastic, fantastic hitter against left-handed pitching. He is the best player, I believe, in terms of left-handed pitching when you look at both pop and weighted on base. Nico Horner is an awesome spot here, though, in the top of the lineup. I know Michael Busch is typically now leads off against righties. Against lefties, you have Nico Horner. And I don't particularly think Rich Hill is that good, but we also don't know. We haven't seen him pitch this year, so. Funny enough, I've seen a lot more people on Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt looks fantastic today. Once again, loves the fastball, loves the changeup, loves the slider. So does Michael Garcia, though. Michael Garcia looks okay. My problem is Matthew Boyd's been so good this year. He's been one of the better pitchers in baseball. I'm not really going to go up against him today. I don't have a real big desire to do that. If you want a little bit of a sneakier guy, let's talk about Mickey Moniak. Again, I've seen a lot of him on today, but he's been on fire of late. And he's got a fantastic pitch mix here going up against Eric Fetty, who I think is a huge plus guy to target for home runs. He's been getting up a ton of big flies in St. Louis. Now you're getting Coors Field. I like Mickey Moniak a lot today, especially for pop. He's been the best guy on that team for hitting the ball real, real hard. He's got a great matchup. He's got a great everything today. And if you look at him, he's just been hot lately. Getting you 2 hits, runs, and RBIs has been good. He's gotten you 3 and a ton of them. Eric Fetty struggles against left-handed bats. Mickey Moniak's much better against right-handed bats. Obviously, he's bumped up to 2.5 because he's playing in Coors Field, but I like Mickey Moniak a lot today, and I don't think Eric Fetty is a very good pitcher. I've been fading him basically all year. Right back to fading him with Eric Fetty. I think it's another nice potential spot there. I'm missing a batter that I liked. Harper, Moniak, Seager, Seiya, Mickey. No, that's all of them. That's all of them. Again, I like everything under in the early games here, right? I like Framber Valdez. I need to do something pitching related because I don't have any pitching stuff out today. Maybe just go Framber to Grom, maybe a third. Framber to Grom, Yamamoto late night. I don't trust Chris Sanchez. I don't trust Frankie Montes. It might just have to be Framber. Oh, I guess we could go Mizurowski. All the pitchers I like today are in the late slate. DeGrom, Framber. Mizurowski might go short because of what I said, but I think he's probably too good to not take. We could have like a fun pitchers mega lotto at the late night. That could be okay. Do we know enough about Mizio? I just want to make sure there's no news about him going short. Getting recognized? No. Let's see if there's anything we have here. Continue to cite. No. There. Oh, it's literally just an interview. Trying to see if I could see something about his leash. Right? Like, that's my big worry. They like the K's, which I do as well. I like Logan Gilbert a lot too, though. Yeah. I think we go late night fun. DeGrom, Framber, Mizurowski. Is it insane to throw in Yamamoto or Gilbert? Probably. Gilbert's insane, dude. He's insane. But the matchup's tough. Andrew, go ahead, buddy. I'm all ears, even though you chalked me that one time on the Patrick Corbin walks. I'm kidding. Shit, my chair just Yamamoto. See, Yamamoto's weird. You know when he has a good start, this guy can. Andrew, I don't care, dude. I researched it. I liked it myself. I made my own decision, man. Dude, my hair's all over the place now, too. What the fuck? Look at this shit. I gotta get a haircut. Let me hear it. I'm waiting, though. I'm waiting, Andrew. I'm waiting to hear you out. Single team nerfies. Gotcha. So you're talking about like the builder, like the like basically you're betting on Framber, Mizurowski, and DeGrom to have no runs in the first inning as a builder. I've seen that a lot. I like it. I think problem with nerfies is they're such a fucking coin toss. I understand the better the pitcher you have, the more likely it is. But you also have stuff like, was it yesterday? Zach Wheeler gives up a solo dong in the first inning, right? Like you don't accept. I think nerfies are such a coin flip, but they're still fun. I like it. I might have to run some pitchers in the late night today. I don't have a lot that I like today. There's some other guys I want to bet on, like Brendan Donovan today against Bradley Blaylock. I want to have him in something. I need to get him involved. I probably want to get Juan Soto involved today against Kyle Hendricks. Soto's been awesome this year. Awesome in the last like 30 days, especially since the All-Star snub. He's been one of the hotter hitters in baseball. Maybe Aranda. Aranda's been a little on and off for me, but I don't hate going back to him. There's guys I want to get involved. There's a lot of hitters that I like. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but I just can't nail it down. I do need to get one Donger Lotto out because those are always fun and everyone likes those once a day. I'll have that one out very, very shortly. And then I do need to also figure out these pitchers. Hey, Rafael Devers is playing first base today for the first time. Think he's going to be happy? He might be upset. Yeah, Shohei double chalked the nerfy. He gave up a home run in the first and then took one out himself. Cool. I'm going to hop off, guys. I got to go finish a couple more things so I can get these plays out very shortly. Again, kind of short streams till NHL because you guys know that's the true baby right there, where I love to kind of talk NHL for hours. But I appreciate you guys hanging out regardless. We do have NFL coming in. I believe it's 6 weeks now. We're close to being back to NFL season, so excited for that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here today. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m., and I'll catch you guys then. Peace, guys.